rating than Tom Brady in the new Madden 19 video game. The game itself won't be released until later this summer, but some of the ratings were announced yesterday, with Rodgers getting a near-perfect score at 99, Brady, well, only 97, despite winning the MVP award just last season. Now, we're joined again by Rob Parker. Rob, what you think about that?
Boy, they finally got it right.
Shock me.
Well, I'm not going to shock you. And you know why Brady probably got a few points less?
What happened?
Because of his witch doctor, Alex Guerrero. You know
Yeah, okay.
So they took a couple points away.
It was a good try, but it didn't work.
I tried.
Yeah.
But I'm not shocked. We talk about this all the time. Brady might be the most accomplished quarterback, but he ain't the best quarterback, Skip. He's not. Not skill set, Shannon. You say it all the time. And you played in the game. You've been around football for a long time. You've never seen, just like, I agree with you, never seen anybody throw the football better. He has all the intangibles. He has mobility, strong arm, accuracy, touch. We saw him beat Dallas. Remember that throw? How many guys could make that throw?
I could make that throw.
You couldn't
I
make
could.
that throw.
I could make it.
The sideline?
Jared Cook's standing wide open
No.
against a prevent defense. I got 5 DBs back on the 20-yard line. He's like, here, I'm open.
But Drew Brees said only Aaron Rodgers can make that.
Yeah.
That's what Drew said. Now, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it Drew.
He
you know
says
what?
whatever's politically correct.
I don't do that, Skip.
And Aaron
Okay.
Rodgers, and Tom Brady, let's face it. Aaron Rodgers could also catch if they threw him a pass. That's the other part.
So now we're going to dock Tom Brady for not catching a pass thrown straight over his
It
head
wasn't over
that he has
his
to
head.
dive for.
It was
Yeah, Skip Bailey. He'd have a dive for
It
that.
was catchable, Skip. He just was not athletic enough to make the catch. But you know this, Tom Brady, we saw it. He had the 500 yards in the Super Bowl.
Oh, just dismiss that.
But
Sweep
when it
that right under
mattered
your rug.
most,
Oh.
he lost the football in the big
Really?
spot.
Oh.
It was a turnover that cost them the Super Bowl.
Did he throw interceptions in the Super Bowl? I think he threw none.
But did he lose the football to Philly?
He got it knocked
So
out
I'm
of his
just gonna
hands
say-
trying to do too much while his defense was giving up 41 points with its best defensive back standing mysteriously on the sideline because the head coach appeared to be sabotaging the quarterback.
Stop saying that.
Well, that's
He
what
is
it sure
sabotage.
looked like to me.
You don't think Belichick wanted to win another Super Bowl?
I don't know. I think he didn't want the quarterback he got stuck with last year to win a 6th Super Bowl.
For once, the video game gets it right.
Yeah.
This score, it should have been a perfect score, but I'll take the
You,
99.
you both know that you're wrong about this. And this question is so laughable to me that it becomes offensive because the great Shannon Sharp, the Hall of Famer, always tells me that in this league you need to update your resume, correct?
I do.
What have you done for me lately, Aaron Rodgers?
He was
I don't know.
hurt last
You're
year.
both living in the past with Aaron Rodgers. You're trying to remember the guy who won that one and only Super Bowl years, eons ago.
No.
Since then, Aaron Rodgers is 5-6 in the postseason, and in that time, just over that span of time, Tom Brady's 13-5 in the postseason, and he's 11-1 at home, while Aaron Rodgers has lost 2 home playoff games since he won the Super Bowl. That's not great quarterback play. Who do you want with the ball in his hands in the fourth quarter of big games? You want Tom Brady. I'll give you, just on eye test, if we want to do the beauty pageant throw, if that's how you want to do the video game, just take the video of him, one guy throwing a football and the other guy throwing a football. I'll give you Aaron Rodgers slightly over Tom Brady.
Oh, okay. At
But
least
Tom
you're
Brady,
coming
Tom Brady
around.
throws the prettiest football I've ever seen. He also throws the most consistently accurate and catchable football I have ever seen. And all
Ask Wes Welker. He doesn't throw an accurate ball all the time.
Okay, so that was one bad pass that he threw in one game. I will give you that. And yet, against Seattle in the fourth quarter against the Legion of Boom, he threw for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns. Against the Atlanta Falcons in the fourth quarter and overtime, where they're hopelessly behind, he threw for 246 yards just in the fourth quarter and overtime alone. You want to talk about clutch guts? Let's talk about Tom Brady. Time and time again, he's brought his team from behind. How about just last year's AFC Championship game? They're down 10 early in the fourth quarter, and he throws for 138 yards just in the fourth quarter against Saxonville. Are you kidding me? Tom Brady, at age 40 last year, won the regular season MVP.
By
and I don't know.
default. By
Aaron-
default.
Oh, by default. And Aaron Rodgers, he's always hurt. There's always something wrong. There's some excuse. He's always pointing fingers at his receivers. He's the biggest blame deflector at the quarterback position in pro football. You know this, and I know this.
Well, maybe
The better,
go see Guerrero.
yeah, the better leader is Tom Brady. The better winner is Tom Brady. The more accomplished quarterback, as in performing consistently over the past 5 or 6 years, is Tom Brady. He threw for a record 505 playoff yards in the Super
Is
Bowl.
it about yards or is it about points?
But
He
who
left
can do
points
that?
on the field.
Nobody
Wait,
can.
wait, about points?
He left points on the field.
Rob.
He scored 33 points on a top 5 defense.
Nobody can pad the stat sheet like Tom Brady.
Oh,
Can't nobody throw for
wait a minute.
500 yards and 3 TDs like old Tom.
yeah, but
Except
wait
for
a
maybe
second.
Matthew Stafford.
Wait, he's got rings and LeBron's still chasing rings. Is that what we're talking
LeBron
about?
ain't got no rings.
Huh?
But
He's
Skip,
3 and 6 and
the video game, when they're building a player, they says, okay, if we're going to build a player,
yeah.
okay, what do we want? Okay, not accomplishments, not body of work, because that doesn't go into building a player, because you don't know what this player will be. You says, okay, I want Aaron Rodgers' touch. I want the ability to...
You don't better than Tom Brady's touch.
His completion
Are
percentage
you
says he's
kidding
better
me?
touch.
It
Yes.
does not. It just
Who has
doesn't.
a higher completion percentage?
Okay, who won the Super Bowl without Gronkowski, and then who threw for 505 last year without Edelman? I don't know. What more do you want?
But here's the common thing now. Okay, he didn't have Gronk, but he had Edelman. He didn't have Edelman, but he had Gronk. You make it seem like he didn't have...
Okay, but you dismissed Julian Edelman as just some former 7th-round draft pick quarterback.
In that system. Hold on. Who has the number 1 receiver? Who was rated to have the number 1 receiving core coming into this season?
How about last season? Remember USA Today going into last year? Green Bay had the number 1 receiving core, according to USA Today.
What the Patriots have. See, you look at receivers. If they're not Julio, if they're not Antonio Brown or Odell Beckham, you don't think they're any good. But for what they do in New England, they're perfect.
He makes them great. He does.
What, dinks and dunks?
They hit you right there, and they're catchable. And he doesn't point fingers at you if you
Yes, he
drop
does.
one or run
Yes,
the
he does.
wrong route.
Skip, I
and show you
I
up.
want you to Google this and find out who has the greatest quarterback rating of any quarterback who's played in the NFL in their history. You know who it is? It's Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, wow.
4 to 1
Period.
touchdown interception ratio.
So
Right.
the guy who's 5 and 6 in the playoffs.
Is it all his
Super Bowl?
fault, or has he had a bad defense?
I don't know.
What did he blame this year for Tom Brady not winning the defense? He just did it.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, go look at every defense he's had and why he's lost in the playoffs.
Gave
it's
up 50.
because the defense.
Remember that game? He had 423 yards, 4
Against
touchdowns in
Arizona?
Arizona, but they gave up 51.
Exactly.
Oh, and you said, I remember Skip Bayless said, I wasn't on the show, but Skip Bayless said, if you're that guy, you got to win that game.
Yep, that's true.
Well, if Tom
And
Brady's
that guy
that guy,
keeps
51.
winning.
if that guy, if
He's
you're
only
that
won
guy,
5 of them.
if you're that guy, you got to beat the backup quarterback.
You got to beat the
You got to beat the backup
He
quarterback.
scored 33 points. It's the most a losing Super Bowl
Who
team
was-
has ever scored.
Who was the better
Not even
quarterback in that game, Skip?
I'll give you Nick Foles was, which is why he should
All
be
right.
the starting quarterback next year.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
At least you
I got
admit that.
you there.
I'm impressed that you admit Nick Foles made
Well,
all the throws in that Super Bowl.
He was tremendous because the best DB on the other team is sitting on the sideline saying, "What are you doing to me?" Can you explain why he was on the
Stop
sideline?
trying to shortchange Nick Foles like he wouldn't have cooked the Malcolm Butler out there.
Didn't we see what he did to Minnesota the week before? 2 weeks before? He crushed Minnesota's defense.
Crushed him, kicked him.
Trust me, you should Google this. Which quarterback do you want with the game on the line, the Super Bowl on the line? Which
12
quarterback
in
do you
green
want?
and gold.
No, you do not. You know it, and I know it. You want it in Tom Brady's hands because magic is going to happen.
But
it always has, and it
If
always
you get
will.
open, Tom, if you get open, both guys will hit you. But what happens if nobody can get open? Aaron Rodgers gonna take off and get me a first down. Tom you're gonna try to pump and fake shot like hey, you're not
But
going
when I
nowhere.
type that in Google, it says, but do you want the quarterback to also have the defensive signals to go along with it?
You Google that, that's what comes up.
That's what pops up? Okay.
Oh yeah, Skip.
Well, I Googled Aaron Rodgers last year, and he didn't play very much. I don't know what happened.
got hurt.
Oh, he got hurt.
What about-
Oh.
Did you Google the one with the air pump?
That's right.
You see that one?
No, I didn't
Oh,
see that.
okay. Aaron, they got it right, Skip. You know they got it
You
right.
know they got it
please.
right.
Tom Brady, Skip, the body of work, we're not questioning resumes, but that's not how you build
What
a
have
player.
you done for me lately, Aaron? Not
What
much.
happened the last time he
Not
broke
much.
his collarbone the next season, Shannon? What happened the next year? He won the MVP. He came
So
back
you predicting
and
that?
destroyed the league. Absolutely.
He's
He's
gonna
got
win
a bone to
MVP next
pick.
year?
Yes. Absolutely.
He have better numbers. He'll be better than
Would you like to
Tom.
bet me a dinner on that right now? Okay, we
Mr.
got
C.
it. Thank you. We're back on
Mr.
back
C.
in business again. Here
You
I
heard
go
what I
again.
said?
He have better numbers than Brady.
I like Tom Brady to win MVP again next year, but I'm not going to bet on that.
Is that part of the
You
bet?
got me.
Oh,
No,
okay.
nope.
No.
You got Aaron Rodgers. I got nobody. I got the field.
All right.
All right. we got
Report
it.
back to me, Rob, so let me know how the bet goes.
You know I'm going to win.
All right, we're going to see. Rob, listen, thanks for joining us for this fascinating conversation today. Up next, my quarterback, Cam Newton. They say a leopard can't change his spots, but can Cam Newton change his playing style? We'll debate it next on Undisputed.
And I won't back down.